was satisfying.
Absolutely delighted, really delighted with the players. I thought that was a fantastic performance. I think start of the game, actually in the kick-off we'd worked on, so real intelligence by Aaron Donnelly and Finn to work it into that area in the corner against a team that don't concede a lot of goals for set plays. Something we'd worked on, Sam getting across the front and Finn's in swinging delivering. Brilliant goal, absolutely brilliant goal, but then you realise you've got a long way to go until you see the cup tie out, and I thought the performance, I thought it was brilliant for the most forward player Simon. I think the whole team contributed to keep that clean sheet. Trevor, I thought was outstanding.
Some of the big games this season, Tony, you've had to come through here and sit down, and it's been hard luck stories. Great performance tonight, we can lap it up.
I think you can see the development of the team, and what I've said is it's that team there, they've got a real spine of experience with Trevor, Clark, Big Mo and Simon, but it's sprinkled throughout, with young talented footballers. But I think you can see the development of the team, that you're right to say that we've not kept many clean sheets, but it's a learning experience for a lot of them, and a lot of them had to really dig in and do the other side of the game tonight. Adewumi being an example of that. But that's the game, that's the Scottish Cup tie against a really good opponent. So pleased with the way they're all developing, and couldn't be more pleased for them actually getting into the next round.
Yeah, you can see that, because obviously your experienced guys, Simon Murray, Trevor in goal, then you've got a goal-saving tackle from Ethan Ingram as well, who's come in and he's had to grow with the team.
And that's it, they have to grow, they have to develop, but I've got to say they're such a brilliant bunch to work with. They're so conscientious. Every day we come in and I say that to them, I want them to leave having learned something every day, and you can see that. I think you can see development of the team as the season's going on, and I think that's typified. That's the last 3 home games we've played, first, second and third in the league, and come away with 2 draws and a win, and against 3 really good teams. Dundee United there in third in merit, and I think the players should take a lot of confidence for that. But once again, we'll analyse the game. There's a lot of things we can do better, but really pleased. It was all about winning the cup tie tonight, and I think we did that well.
Your first derby win in 7.5 years, how big is that?
No mind. No mind. What are we doing here? My first derby, I'm delighted with, absolutely delighted. And I think, I'd said before our run, our last 5 games, we've won 2 difficult away games at St Mirren and St Johnstone, with 2 draws against the Old Firm out there, and the one in that run was Dundee United, where we lost the last minute goal. And I think I said to the players we had to try and atone for that, show a bit of redemption, and I think you could see that in the performance. I think you could see the players were, again, I've said it about them before, they go over and above for each other as teammates, because remember, getting into that game tonight, there's still 5 centre-halves that are injured, and 8 in total. Josh Mulligan added to that, but the other ones, it's just shoulder to the wheel all the time, and I can now see real development in them in terms of their mentality and their resilience, and I'm really pleased for them.
What was up with Josh?
Flu, picked up Lyle's flu. I think the 2 of them were shaking hands too much, but he's hopefully will be back for Saturday, but he's got that flu as well.
You must be delighted, Tony, with the way the boys put their bodies on the line tonight, because you were really under pressure, but you stood strong, you didn't buckle.
I think that's it. I think credit to Dundee United. Again, I think we were a better team in the first half. We played the way we wanted to. We made sure we had players either side of Kevin Holt, and we carried a real threat. We knew the second half, Dundee United being the good side that they are, they're a very good team, they were going to come at us, and they were going to throw. They do that. They throw long throws into your box. They put things in on top of you. And we had to deal with that, and we said that as a team, we had to make sure that players would be put in unfamiliar positions tonight, and they had to dig in and do things for the team. And again, that phrase that I use all the time, that they did that, they did over and above for their teammates, and that's why we're in the next round.
You're really building some momentum now. The challenge now is just to keep it going, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. As I say, our last 3 home games now, that's us drawing twice, drawing with the Old Firm and beat the team in 3rd place. So I think the players should take a lot of confidence for that. And I think what we're doing now is we're showing a real good organisation about our team and a real counter-attacking threat that's serving as well.
Last 16, Airdrie. The last 16 can be pretty cruel, but a decent home draw.
That's the biggest thing, it's a home draw. Airdrie will give Airdrie absolutely every respect. We played them last year in the League Cup here, so they had a good result against them Barton in the last round. So just really pleased we've got a home tie, because I think tonight the most pleasing thing for me as manager is watching the reaction of the fans at the end there. And I live here and I know how important it is for a lot of people to win the derby, and there's a lot of people going home happy tonight, and I'm just pleased that the team made that happen.
You mentioned it just at the beginning there, but Finn Robertson's delivery from the corner flag is going to be real asset to the
Brilliant.
team.
And he's he's such a talented, both feet, he does it right and left feet, and there's no many players can do that, but he's on the money every time. And Finn's another one, Finn, Josh, Lyle, you know, young boys, academy graduates that, given the opportunity to come in and play regularly, consistently, he shows his quality. So yeah, delighted for him. He really played a part tonight.
You must feel like you're in a good place now before you head to Celtic Park next
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah. As I say, that run we've been on recently, particularly the home run, but you know, we know how difficult an opponent Celtic are. So it's important that players enjoy that tonight, because as you say, they were created a bit of history. We nearly created a bit of history against Celtic out there last time, albeit the last minute goal stopped that. But today, you know, I said that to the players before the match. I think somebody said to me 69 years since Dundee beat Dundee United in the Scottish Cup. So that's a huge achievement, and the players, I said to them, marvel in that, because you'll be doing history.
Imari Samuel's on for his debut tonight. You'll be delighted with what you got from him, and you'll high hopes.
Yeah, and again, it's really important for him. You know, the players that come into the team, similar to what we did with Adewumi, they've got to have a look at the team. They've got to have a look at the opposition, the league. You know, it's new to them, and he's watched the last couple of days. And I think when he came in there, he really equipped to sail well, and allowed the team to see out that clean sheet. I think he made one really important tackle at the death down the corner, but that'll do him the world of good. He's a really talented boy. He's somebody that's always been in my radar, and again, you know, Ziyad's back in the building tonight as well. So you see the squad are strengthening, and just in time for that second part of the season.
And you've got Victor hopefully coming in.
Yeah.
What's the sort of timeline with him? Would he be potentially available for the weekend, or is it likely next
We
week?
hope so. I think there's a lot of red tape to go through, but you know, just spoke with Eric there, and you know, they're on it. So he's here just now. You've probably seen him run about the place. So he's here just now. He'll be at the club tomorrow, on the training ground tomorrow, and hopefully we can progress things in terms of being ready for Saturday.
Fantastic. Good stuff. Well done.
Thank
Thanks, Tony. Well done.